softly fading, unknown. Under a weeping moon glow, satin shadows dancing slow on worn out wooden floors. Whiskey whispers to my soul amidst the laughter low. I saw loneliness and smoke as it twirled towards the door. Oh, that smoke, curled around my aching heart, drawing pictures in the air of dreams torn apart, silhouettes of our old love fading in the dark. When I saw loneliness and smoke, it left a lasting mark. Candles flickered like your touch, once warm, now lost in haze. Echoes of your voice haunt in the clink of ice-filled glass. Memories bleed in my cup, with each sip the past replays. That night the music stopped for us, while the world took another pass. Oh, that smoke, it curled around my aching heart, drawing pictures in the air of dreams torn apart, silhouettes of our old love fading in the dark. When I saw loneliness and smoke, it left a lasting mark. There by the window, where raindrops race to the sill, your ghost lingers on in the chill of the breeze. I breathe in the pain, pill too bitter to swallow still. Love's old flames, now just cold ashes in the breeze. Oh, that smoke, it drifts away, but never truly parts, like whispers of you that linger in the corridors of my heart. A dance of despair and desire, tangled in the arts. When I saw loneliness and smoke, it painted all my scars. As it fades into the night, I hold on to the spark. In the dim glow of a candle's last breath, where shadows dance on the walls of regret, soft whispers roll like a slow tide's return. In the hall in my mind, where the silent echoes burn, a glass of whiskey lying cold in my grass, fading embers of memories I can't seem to class. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo a story, a whisper of the past, fleeting shadows. How long can they last? In the echoes I'm lost, in the echoes I find the pieces of love I've left behind. Once left to fill these empty rooms, now they're just chambers of lingering glooms. Your ghost in the corner of every thought, the battle with memories I've silently fought. What changed was the closing of a door, leaving behind a heart so sore. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo a story, a whisper of the past, fleeting shadows. How long can they last? In the echoes I'm lost, in the echoes I find the pieces of love I've left behind. Rain taps at the window in a rhythmic plea, echoes blend with tears, setting my sorrows free. They're in the quiet after the storm's own song. I realize this hall is where your voice belongs. A haunting melody, a love not meant to stay. In the echoing hall I'll dance alone, sway by sway. On the edge of echoes, where my heartaches reside, in the hall of my mind, where my secrets hide. Each echo a caress, a tear in the night, a reminder of love, a lost delight. In the echoes I'm finding the strength to mend the whole of my mind, where echoes softly. In a dim lit room where shadows dance on worn out walls, candle flickers like a heartbeat waiting for a call. Whiskey whispers through the silence, spilling secrets, spilling pain. Every letter that I write to you comes back to me again. These letters to echoes, they fly through the hall inside. Your ghost in the corner mocks with its quiet defiance. My love, just an echo, bouncing off cold hard floors in this house full of memories behind these closed doors. We used to dance right here under this very light, laughter spilling over, holding each other tight. Then one morning came a storm that never seemed to end. You left with the rain, silence became my only friend. These letters to echoes, they soar through the hall in silence. Your shadow in the doorway, lingering with its discreet compliance. My heart, just an echo, fading with each forsaken Lord in this hall of whispering spirits where you walk no more. Oh, the clock ticks, and I reckon each second you're away. Glass to lips, I swallow sorrow in dusky disarray. Memories like old photographs fade in my weary hands. Love's a fleeting melody, slipping through like sand. Letters to echoes, they weep through the hall in silence. I sing to the night sky, crave for your soul's guidance. A song now whisper, a ghostly serenade that implores in this hall of silent echoes. Through eternity it soars. Softly now the candle dies, just like the flame we bore. Whisper to me from the shadows forevermore. In this dim lit room where shadows play, old letters scatter blue as the fading day. Candle flickers, whispering smoke into the gray, where memories inquire, sorrows lay. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the memory. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost on a chord. Once laughter lived in the warmth of your gaze. underneath the amber moon, soft haze. Then autumn left as fast as you, leaving me with a cold wind that blew. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never wind. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost on a cold train. Cold whiskey whispers of what used to be. The ghost of your touch, a haunting melody. Each sip a shadow, each note a tear. Echoes of you, how I wish you would need letters to still waiting again. Each word a pulse in my veins. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost, love waits in vain, fading out, just the candle's flame. In a room where candle shadows dance on barren walls, velvet drapes of midnight blue, half drawn to hide the fall. A glass of whiskey trembling in a solitude embrace. Every sip a memory traced slowly slips away. Oh, behind the echoes of me no more, where the whispers haunt the floorboards of my soul, lost in the symphony of broken dreams and love, living in the shadow of the woman I was before. Rain like silver needles stitching patterns on the glass, each droplet a moment, a ghost from my past. Love left a void hollowed out by silent screams. Nightly blues pour out where hope used to gleam. Oh, behind the echoes of me no more, where the whispers haunt the floorboards chords of my soul, lost in the symphony of broken dreams. And Lord, living in the shadow of the woman I was before. There's a picture faded by the corner of the bar, your eyes in the echo reaching out so far, and I a silhouette against the slowly fading day, gathering pieces of me you whirled away. Into the night, I softly implore. In the crooked shadow of a flickering candlelight, where echoes dance on walls, painting the night, I sat alone in the corner of a worn-out bar, with the soft, sad humming of a steel guitar. Whiskey whispers secrets in a glass half drained, under the weight of silence, where my heart remains. A hushed, forbidden hush. Oh, how the silence screams your name in the lonely hour. Love's a lingering flame. Time slipped through my fingers, thin like smoke. Memories flickered back, old words you spoke. Once laughter filled the night, now only shadows crawl. Your empty chair, a stark reminder of my fall. The night grew colder as the music slowly died, replaced by the sound of what we've left behind. When I saw loneliness in silence, it was wearing your smile, faded and distant in the quiet. I felt the cold rush, the ghost of us, a hush, forbidden hush. Oh, how the silence screamed your name in the lonely hour. Love's a lingering flame. Now rain taps at my window like notes upon a page, writing sweet pain underneath the silence where my heart remains. Oh, how the silence holds your trace. In the whisper of the night I find your face softly fading like the candles dying light. In the silence I'll be with you throughout the night. Dim light where shadows lean to conspire, candle flames dance with the secrets they've seen. Whiskey whispers on my lips, the taste of fire in the arms of a ghost where love's been. I'll survive you in silence under the breath of the night. Each quiet moment a ledger of loss and desire, wrapped up in memories out of sight, holding on to the cool edge of twilight's wide. A photograph faded, edges worn by fingers traced. Once laughter-filled rooms, now hollowed out by echoes. Where you and I, in love's reckless haste, build dreams on sand that the tide foresaw to let go. I'll survive you in silence under the breath of the night. Each quiet moment a ledger of loss and desire, wrapped up in memories out of sight, holding on to the cool edge of twilight's wire. I find the strength to not wait by the door. I'll survive you in silence as the stars hold their breath in the hush of the night where solace is found. Quiet, I'll dance alone, a silhouette, fading yet fierce in the lost and found. I'll survive you in silence with a whisper of grace in the soul of the night's embrace. Beneath the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, the midnight whispers what the heartstrings know. Cobalt shadows drape the corners of my mind, where the memory of us lingers undefined. A smoky bar, the clink of ice and glass, where love once lit now dims with each hour past. Standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence a stain, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Once laughter filled our nights, poured like wine. Your eyes, stars in my sky, ceaselessly would shine. But time, that thief, whispered truths we couldn't bear, the bitter notes of a ballad, of a love that would end. Now I nurse the whiskey, but it doesn't ease the ache of dreams we built that morning's light had to take. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence a stain, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Quiet, your goodbye still echoes, a slow dance of shadows, a crescendo of woes. And I wonder if the moon cries in the sea, if her tears are as salty, as bitter as mine be. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, an echo of forever fading into the wind. So I hold on to the night, let it cover my pain, on the edge of unshaken love, where love was my refrain. Softly, slowly letting go as the night wanes.
Whispers of the past.
Evening falls on these warm cobblestones, casting shadows where we once danced alone. Candlelight flickers this old bar soft moan, whispers of ghosts of the past, now my throne. Oh, how the echoes fill my weary heart, playing our symphony, now worlds apart. Each note a memory, piercing like a dart. Whispers of ghosts in the dusk we start. Was it the whiskey or the chill of the rain that tore us apart, left this lingering pain? Your laughter's a specter that I can't detain, under the dim lights where my sorrows remain. Oh, how the echoes fill my weary heart, playing our symphony, now worlds apart. Each note a memory, piercing like a dart. Whispers of ghosts in the dusk we start. I reach through the silence, try to grasp your hand, fleeting like smoke from an unseen band. Your smile in the shadows, a fleeting sand. Oh, I'm haunted by what I can't understand. So let the echoes softly sing me a part, a ballad for the broken, a shattered heart. In the quiet of the dusk, as shadows dart, whispers of ghosts where my new life starts. In this dim lit room where shadows sway in candlelight, whiskey whispers along the bar. Oh, laughter trapped in glass. Here I linger long after the rain has spilled its secrets, draped in the velvet crush of dust, haunted by our past and the arms of memories of you and smoke. I find solace, I find the ghost of your embrace, beneath the echoes of our last goodbye that broke. Every note in the blues cries your name in this silent place. We burn bright, a fleeting spark against the night's cold truth. Your smile flickered like a flame under the moon's watchful eye. But time, she's a fickle friend. Whispers turn to silence, leaving just your shadow here and me with no goodbye. And in the arms of memories of you in smoke, I find solace, I find the ghost of your embrace beneath the echoes of our last goodbye that broke. Every note in the blues cries your name in this silent place. Oh, the clock ticks out, the rhythm of what we've lost. Each second a soft reminder of the cost. In the drift of smoke, your laughter's caught, forever froze in the weave of this blues, in the threads of these walls, and the arms of memories of you in smoke. Here I hold you in the echoes and the ache, with every breath, with every heart-worn note in this smoke-filled room. Your memory I won't forsake, fading out like the last candle's light, soft and slow. In the flicker of a long candlelight, where shadows dance on the walls so tight, an old jazz record spins through the plight. Here I am in the dim whispering into the night. The clock ticks on, heartbeats out of sight. A glass of whiskey, my silent invite to memories that sting and bite in this room where loved ones burn bright. Whispers of still waiting tonight, echoes of a love that took flight. In the silence, my heart out of sight, still waiting under the moonlight. Once laughter filled this empty space, Your touch a soft and sweet embrace. Now just the rain's gentle trace on the window, your face in its watery lace. The door creaked, you left no trace, no goodbye, just an empty vase. And here I sit in this quiet place, where echoes mock with your phantom's grace. Whispers of still waiting tonight, echoes of a love that took flight. In the silence, my heart out of sight, still waiting under the moonlight. Oh, the chairs know your name, and the mirror reflects my shame. In this old bar, I claim all the sorrows, all the blame. A ghost in the corner sings of what was and the pain it brings. Each note a piercing ring through my soul in endless sting. Whispers of still waiting tonight, softly now as dreams take flight. In the hush, my heart's quiet plight, still waiting, still fading in the candlelight. Still waiting, ever waiting, where love won't burn bright. Candlelight flickers on these worn out wooden floors. The night's arms holding tight, the world softly ignores. Echoes of laughter once filling up the air, now just shadow dances in a chair that you once shared. Under the I'll survive you tonight. With each sip of whiskey, I fight the fading light. Memories like ghosts glide sadly right through. Under the I'll survive you, singing blues, feeling you. Rain taps the window like your fingers on my skin. That stormy night you left, the coldness settled in. The clock ticks heartbeats where your love used to lay. Underneath the silence, what's unsaid you took away. Under the I'll survive you tonight. With each sip of whiskey, I fight the fading light. Memories like ghosts glide silently right through. Under the I'll survive you, singing blues, feeling you. A spark, a lonesome mark. Your whisper in the breeze across the bar's old tune leaves me dancing, dancing alone beneath the moon. Under the I'll survive you tonight, whispering to shadows under dim bar light. I'll hold on to the ghost of you, so true, so tight. Under the I'll survive you, my heart's quiet fight. Under the I'll survive you, fading out of sight. Flicker of candlelight, where shadows play on the wall, I found myself in the back room of old Joe's bar, whiskey in my call. Outside, rain whispers secrets down cracked, forgotten lanes. Inside my heart danced a slow ballet of lingering refrains. When I saw, still learning pain, still like a ghost in my own song. Every note a memory where all my rights turn wrong. Oh, the silence in the melody where my once bright dreams lay. In the blues I found my solace as the night stole away the day. I remember your eyes like summer storm skies, wild and bound to change. You spoke in verses soft and sweet, then left me on the refrain. The music shifted beneath our feet, from love songs to blues. You walked away, the piano played a chord I didn't choose. When I saw, still learning pain, still like a ghost in my own song. Every note a memory where all my rights turn wrong. as the night stole away the day. Now the bar's half empty, just like the glass beside my pane. Echoes of laughter, distant voices, like soft falling rain. I'm sipping on this bitter truth as hours crawl to dawn. Love's a lesson hard learned, and still it lingers on. When I saw, still learning pain, still as the candles burn low, each flicker a whisper of the love I used to know. Here in this smoky corner, where my heartaches softly play, I'm still learning, still yearning as the music fades away. In the corner of a dim, smoked out room, shadows dance on walls in the gloom. Velvet blue, like the heart's quiet tomb, where whispers of the old lovers loom. Here on the edge of this silent blue space, I feel every scar time won't erase. Underneath the soft flicker of candles' grace, loneliness clings like a haunting lace. Once laughter echoed a melody so sweet, now just the echo of our lost heartbeat. Glasses clink, a toast to memories we keep. In the blue silence alone I weep. Here on the edge of this silent blue space, I feel every scar time won't erase. Underneath the soft flicker of candles' grace, loneliness clings like a haunting lace. Oh, the rain taps like slow jazz on the glass, as if nature plays for my heart's impasse. Drinking the whiskey, letting hours pass. dissolve of this shadowed place. Love's afterglow fades, but never the trace. Just a soft, soft echo and a slower pace. In the dim light of a flickering candle's glow, whiskey whispers in an old bar where shadows play. Dusty letters scattered on my table so low, each word a memory slipping slowly away. These letters I'll never let go. In silence, each syllable a pulse of my heart's defiance, echoes of love that dances with my spirit's cry. Underneath the silent moon, where my longing lies, we dance through storms, our laughter louder than thunder. But time's cruel hands pulled our worlds apart. Now I sit here alone, left only to wonder why your words are the anchors of my heart. These letters I'll never let go. In silence, each syllable pulse of my heart's defiance, echoes of love that dances with my spirit's cry. Underneath the silent moon, where my longing lies. Rain taps on the roof like your fingers on my skin. Oh, the bittersweet symphony of what could have been. Drifting in the haze, where past and present blend. With every tear, a story that never ends. These letters I'll never let go. In silence, softly they hold on to the last of my defiance. A gentle echo, a whisper of past midnight cries, fading slowly like stars Salam sebentar. In the twilight of a slow fading ballroom, you sat lost in the shadow of an old jazz tune. Your eyes, distant stars I couldn't reach. Silence was the loudest part of your speech. Candlelight flickered, painting your grief. In the silence I found no relief. When I saw where you belong, in silence, echoes of your heart, whispers of defiance. Beneath the noise of our past seasons, in your quiet, I found your deepest reasons. Why does love feel like a cold, slow dance? When I saw where you belong, in the silence. The laughter died, but the ghosts still sing. Memories like whiskey, they burn and cling. You turned away, hiding your tears in the place where solitude clears. Once we danced under moonlit skies. Now you're a stranger with unspoken goodbyes. When I saw where you belonged, in silence, echoes of your heart, whispers of defiance. Beneath the noise of our past seasons, in your quiet, I found your deepest reasons. Why does love feel like a cold, slow dance? When I saw where you belong, in the silence. Rain taps softly on the window pane, each drop a syllable of your name. Reflections in the glass, your face, my pain. Wondering if love's labor's lost in vain. The night grows old as new sorrows form. In the quiet, your absence is the storm. When I saw where you belong, in silence, it shattered my soul. A riot of of a smoke-filled room where shadows play the truth. Soft jazz drips down the wallpaper, aged with stories untold. Whiskey whispers on my lips, echo of your name fades away. Candlelight flickers, casting ghosts upon the floor under the buried truth. In silence, my heart lays bare. Each whisper in the night, a symphony of despair. You're the melody lost to the silence, the song I can no longer bear under the buried truth. In silence, the clock ticked up moments in a memory. Now shadows in the rain. Your laughter, once my sunshine, now a distant thunder's cry. Promises like fallen leaves crumbled under autumn skies. Our love a book closed too soon, pages worn inside under the buried truth. In silence, my heart lays bare. Each whisper in the night, a symphony of despair. You're the melody lost to the silence, the song I can no longer bear under the buried truths. In silence, oh, how the nights stretch endless, canvases of the blues. I trace our love in silver moonlight, but find only solitude. And in the quietest hour before dawn reclaims the night, I dance with your shadow till the morning steals you from sight under the buried truths. In silence, where my tears fall like rain, each whisper in the night knows only of this pain. You're the love song turned to silence that I trace in vain under the buried truth. In silence, only your echo in the twilight of a room where shadows start to climb. Candle flickers casting spell. Old clock keeps the time. Whispers of the velvet night, they murmur low and kind. That's when I saw nostalgia there in corners of my mind. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now silence holds its reign. Your ghost, it dances through the walls in the patter of the rain. A photograph, a faded rose, the pain fresh as the stain. We were the storm that never calmed, the endless aching vein. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Underneath the starlit sky, my whiskey whispers low. Tales of what we could have been if we hadn't let it go. Barstool prophets speak of peace, but my heart's a battleground where love's the casualty of war, in tears that know no sound. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory softly fading deeply pinned. When I saw nostalgia there, it was more than just my mind. It was every piece of us that time will never find.
In the dim glow of a lone street lamp's light, silhouettes dance on the curtains at night. Whiskey breath, a slow bluesy refrain, echoes of laughter, shadows of pain. This room holds the whispers of ghosts gone too soon. Under the watch of a silent half moon, here I am behind each tear a friend. My heart's been burned, but here I stand, crafting strength from the sparks that flew behind the ashes to armor anew. Was a time my laughter filled the air, songs of love without a single care. Then came the storms, fierce and wild, stripped me bare like a helpless child. You left with the sunrise, took summer from my days. The warmth faded to gray in your absent haze. Here I am, behind the ashes, finding armor again. Each scar a lesson, each tear a friend. My heart's been burned, but here I stand, crafting strength from the sparks that flew behind the ashes to armor anew. Oh, but memories, they flicker relentless and raw. In the quiet moments, your shadow I draw. My soul, though weary, finds rhythm in the blues. In the darkest nights, I'm paying my dues. Here I am, behind the ashes, finding armor again. Softly now with a whisper, not the storm is then.